Sophia is in the kitchen, stirring her famous sauce when she pauses to reveal a crumpled letter. Augustine Bagatelli, the Sicilian fiancé she was forced to leave 60-odd years ago, is flying into Miami this week. Dorothy and Rose exchange surprised looks as Sophia reminisces about their village engagement and the San Gennaro festival where they met. Blanche teases Sophia that it must be nice to have a gentleman call after so many years, and Sophia admits she'd love to return to Sicily, if only she could afford the ticket. That afternoon, Augustine arrives on her doorstep, tiny and amiable, greeting Sophia with a simultaneous, "You shrunk." They stroll through the apartment, hand in hand, sharing gentle jokes about wartime trenches and decades spent apart. Watching them, Dorothy's protective instincts kick in when Sophia asks for airfare money. She hesitates, worrying about Sophia's health, and Augustine lightly promises to look after her. The warmth of their reunion casts a happy glow over the living room. The next morning, Rose bursts in with excitement. The annual Miami Golden Girls bowling tournament is accepting sign-ups, and she's determined to win this year. Blanche and Rose have a long tradition as partners, and Dorothy, once a decent bowler, considers joining in to honor Sophia's sassy proclamation that Dorothy once bowled a perfect 180 average. Sophia politely declines to partner, claiming she has more pressing matters at hand, but she eyes the register sheet with playful longing. Dorothy measures the distance to the nearest alley, quipping about her French final still looming, but Rose won't take no for an answer. The four head to the registration desk, Blanche confident, Rose eager, Dorothy intrigued, and Sophia quietly torn between two loves, the bowling lane and her Sicilian romance. Back at the house, Rose drops a bombshell. She's signed up as Dorothy's partner, leaving Blanche partnerless for the first time. Blanche, horrified, storms into the kitchen, accusing Rose and Dorothy of backstabbing her. Dorothy stammers an apology, but Rose insists she needs someone worthy of victory, and Dorothy fits the bill. When Blanche accepts an unexpected teammate, Olga Nielsen, fresh off her own family drama, Rose quietly reconsiders her allegiance. Determined to secure the win, she switches partners again, teaming up with Sophia, who finally agrees to play. Dorothy and Blanche are left to bond over their surprise pairing, each determined to prove themselves. With teams set, Dorothy and Blanche versus Rose and Sophia, the women raise the stakes with a wager. If Rose and Sophia win, Dorothy must fund Sophia's trip to the San Gennaro festival in Sicily. If Dorothy and Blanche prevail, Sophia will gift Dorothy her treasured antique silver earrings. Laughter and friendly taunts fill the room as they don vintage bowling shirts and head to the alley. At the tournament, Rose and Sophia antagonize Blanche with borrowed outfits and teasing cheers, while Dorothy concentrates on her form. Each frame brings cheers, gasps, and comical gutter balls as the four friends balance competitiveness with affection. In the championship match's last frame, Dorothy lines up the perfect spare to clinch victory and her mother's airfare, but through the lane's glass partition, she spots Augustine and Sophia sharing a tender embrace. Moved by their love, Dorothy lets the ball veer into the gutter, sacrificing the win so Sophia can afford her Sicilian journey. Sophia, stunned and overjoyed, presents Dorothy with her silver earrings, declaring the bet honored, and friendship deeper than any trophy. The alley erupts in laughter and hugs as the Golden Girls celebrate an unconventional victory.